All right, StreamYard says, Mr. Abundance, we are live. And so I am here to greet the global community of TACC. It has been a while since I have done a live broadcast. And the reason, one of the reasons really, is to bring out another brand of leaders. You see, when you're always in front, people seldom get opportunities to shine. I applaud our global youth ambassador. He took up the challenge and he has been constant and persistent with TACC promotion. And that is what I like. And so today being the 24th of December, the eve of Christmas, we just switched current day just now. Today being the 24th of December, 2021, it's what, 2:01 in the eastern coast of the United States. It's actually 3:01 in the Eastern Caribbean. It is 7:01, 8:01 West Africa time. This is Chief Abundance addressing the global community. And with me today, I have Dr. Boaz, who is our Assistant National Executive Coordinator for Nigeria. We had our National Executive Coordinator, Mr. Paul Akpan, just now, but it seems like the electricity failed him. Today, we should also have our Director for the French territories. We should also have Prosperous Prince. We should also have the Global Youth Ambassador on with us, but I guess they will join us later. All right. So, welcome. Director, greet the house.
Good evening to you, sir. Good evening to the Global House of TACC. Wherever you are all over the world, it's a wonderful time to be alive once again. It's a wonderful opportunity to be where we are right now, doing what we are doing right now. And we give glory to God, the infinite, for the opportunity to be alive today. Many have died, many have perished. Whether we're in the hospital, we know what we see every day. We see a lot of people, and tomorrow you don't see them again. But we thank God that we are all alive, doing very well, hoping for the future and waiting for something to come. So it's a wonderful opportunity. Thank you very much, sir, for everything you have been to the community, sir. We bless you, sir.
You're welcome, Dr. Boaz. And I must commend your effort there in Sokoto with the Director of School Mass Adoption.
Thank you, sir.
It's a fantastic job that only time will able to bring to bear what we have planted. Ambassador, I know you're there. You did say that you may not have video because of your location. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you guys. Good evening, Mr. Abundance, Dr. Boaz.
Good evening, Gabriel. You're welcome.
Yeah. Greet the house.
Actually, good evening, everyone. I'm sorry I won't be enabling the camera because I'm at the village currently. Yeah, so,
okay.
But I want to say hi, compliment of the season to all theatricians in the house. It's truly a going up here moment, and we are grateful to everyone for their effort, the meaningful, specific. Dr. Boaz, his wife, Mr. Paul, all the admins, all those who are trying on a daily basis to make sure TACC becomes what it should be. I really want to say thank you, and to Tiashans who have been of support to us. There are a lot of people that are actually working, sir. I mean,
Yes.
For the fact that sometimes it might seem as if the whole place is silent. It is not silent. Work is always ongoing in TACC. Okay?
Yes.
Work. TACC is an engine room. There's no stopping. All 24/7 we around the clock, building young people, young minds, young children. We are training people to understand what we are trying to build. We are trying to give everybody a sense of responsibility. We are trying to educate people that we are building this thing together. It's not a one-man job, and it takes process. Okay, and people who are just giving opinions on cryptocurrencies out there, this and that, this and that. Look, I want to assure you that we have a vibrant CEO who has done his own homework. Personally, I've been engaged in classes on cryptocurrency, and I know that we are on track. We are on course. So thank you. It's nice to be here once again.
Yes, and I think it was our national executive coordinator, Mr. Paul Akpan,
Yes, sir.
who indicated in the forum that the leader of TAC did not
Mm-hmm.
leave the Tiashans in the wilderness.
Yes.
We are actually in Canaan.
Mm-hmm.
We have passed through the wilderness. Our wilderness was going to the exchange. Anything
Yes,
could have
sir.
happened between that time.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I have landed TAC with the Aaron's and the Joshua's mindset to
Mm-hmm.
Canaan. And it's for us now to possess the land.
Exactly,
It's
sir.
for us now to take as much as our minds allow us to take, to occupy as much as you can see.
Exactly, sir. Exactly,
Uh-huh.
sir.
Exactly.
And
So,
yes, and
uh-huh.
yeah, yes. Last night I was talking to a friend who happened to work with Security and Exchange Commission, and we're trying to say some. The guy is deeply into cryptocurrency too, so I was trying to share the vision of TAC with him, and he said he has seen he used to see our TAC update on a daily, and he said, look, people that he's abreast of the development in TAC, our adoption, our people with disability, with our school bus adoption, our orphanage adoption, and he said these things might not make sense now, you know, but in the future, right, it will make a whole lot of sense. That, and he even said sometimes the same thing I used to say. He said sometimes things that will save people, things that will truly save people, used to come out from the unexpected places and from the
That's
unexpected
it.
people,
That's
That's
true.
it.
right? So please, people should not attack the way it is now. We are still building, right? Why can't we control among the thousands of cryptocurrency on the market? Tell me which cryptocurrency is being controlled by black people? There's none.
Mhm.
There's no cryptocurrency on the coin market cap that is being controlled by black people. Why can't we have something we can control? For crying out loud, we can't be users of stuff. Let's also be the creators. So this is what Tiasians need to understand. We are on course. We are still building. We are at the bottom. We are building our ecosystem. So the price of tag doesn't even shake me. I don't even look at the price. I know as we build our ecosystem along the line, the price of tag will take care of itself automatically. So let's just get to work. This is show time. This is work time. This is work time.
Yes, I want to thank you, the ambassador. I'm going to play our team song, and then there will be a short video that I will also play. I'm going to share the screen now.
just to have a better life. Oh God, have mercy. God is so merciful. He has given us a second chance, given us a magic card. Welcome into abundance. Oh, thank God for the coin of freedom. Yeah,
Thank God for the coin of freedom, the coin of abundance. I like that. Thank God for
Mhm.
the coin of freedom, the coin of abundance. And so we will pause that there. I want us to um, look at a video because person must know why TAC exists, the reason why we're here. You know, when you listen sometime and you really follow the mindset of our people, you know, I reach to a point where I say, the infinite, forgive us.
Mhm.
Forgive us.
Mhm.
Our poverty is not by chance. What we are made to endure is not by chance. I want us to flash back when we started, how we started, the road map that we had to execute, and the challenges that we had. But through it all, we were able to weather the storm. And today we have a coin that is publicly trading.
Mhm.
There are many who desire, sad to say, from among us to see the failure. And it brings me back to the story of the woman that, there's somebody hitting the door. Excuse me there. One moment, please. Somebody's hitting on my door. So I will, Ambassador,
Yes, sir.
keep, I'm going to answer my door. Sorry, somebody's at my door. So
Okay.
just please take the floor.
Okay. Dr. Boaz, greetings once again.
Yes, Baba, I'm with you very well. Good evening,
Yes.
good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you are also.
Everything compliment of
Yeah,
the season.
yeah. Same to you. You can see the background is full of Christmas season show, and
Sure,
it's
sure.
been wonderful. We are planning to celebrate all our leaders as much as possible, maybe from tomorrow. To be
Okay.
candid, TAC has come to stay, and
Mm-hmm.
like what Mr. Abundance was sharing with us this morning
Yes.
about the scenario of what TAC is. TAC,
Mm-hmm.
just like a pregnant woman, we
Yes.
wouldn't count the first 9 months. We wouldn't count the
Mm-hmm.
first 9 months. It is
Yes.
after birth that we start counting the
Sure,
years the child
sure.
has to
And,
live
and
to
you know,
death. So we're
and you
just
know,
6 months.
I made that mistake. Mr. Abundance keeps
Eh,
correcting me.
eh.
Yes, Mr. Abundance keeps correcting me. I used to make that mistake, and Mr. Abundance will say, "No, TAC is not 2 years old. TAC is actually 6 months old because there's a difference
Mm,
between the idea is being conceived and when the coin starts trading publicly."
mm.
So yes,
Indeed,
yes, he totally
indeed.
made a mistake. Yes, yes. So we're still young and vibrant.
Yes,
Mhm.
you know what it takes for a woman to give birth. So the process of going to the exchange, like Mr. Abundance told us, we didn't know what happened in the background. Like he said, several things that
Mhm.
happened that will have shut down TAC by now. Many of us were not aware. But now we are in
Sure.
the exchange. All we can do is to complain. All we can do is to just blame and point hands. What are we doing to make sure that this thing gets to the next level? It's in our
Yes.
hands, right? Everybody must stand up to take their own part. If everybody can take a little part, we're gonna do great things with TAC.
Yes.
It's just a
And
matter of time.
Dr. Boaz, this
Mm,
reminds me. This reminds me of the spirit of Christmas. And people actually think we only have one Christ or one Savior. But
mm.
in the real sense of the word, we are all saviors, right?
Yes,
We are saviors
yes.
to ourselves. We are saviors to the people around us. Okay,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
every power that Christ has, we also have it in us to do wonders.
Exactly. Exactly. He said, "Greater work shall we do."
Yes,
That's what he
yes.
said. Mm,
That's correct. I want
And
to
for me,
thank I want to thank you leaders for filling the gap there. I had an issue with the side door, so
okay.
the maintenance guy came to fix it. Now, I was saying that you have some mindset in the forum, like the
Mm,
story that or the parable of King Solomon with the two women.
mm,
The story goes that in the middle of the night, one of the women rolled on her child and killed the baby.
mm,
And be- justice, they came before justice,
mm,
and the one they were both claiming equal rights to that child.
mm,
mm,
mm.
And in wisdom, King Solomon says, cut it in two. Isn't
mm,
that true?
mm,
And the lady whose child
mm,
was dead, she said,
mm,
yes, let it be neither mine nor thine.
mm,
That is some of our mindset intact.
mm, mm,
They were there with us.
mhm,
They're
mhm,
no longer. So they would prefer to see TACC be neither mine nor thine.
mm,
But
mm.
they are mistaken
They,
because we are already past that era and that juncture.
mhm,
That is
mhm,
behind us. Not even me can destroy TACC. There's
mm.
nothing I can do. The only thing I can do is to flood the market with coins if I want to
Exactly.
do anything. That is the worst I can do at
Mhm,
best.
mhm,
And even those coins will be swept up eventually.
mm.
Yes. Indeed.
So I'm just saying to the house that we have in our hands wealth. We
Mm,
have in our hands an opportunity that we are very privileged, as I said today, to have been given. And yes, I heard the conversation. TACC actually went on the exchange. I think it was June 2nd, because
mm.
the 31st we did not go at all. The 31st
Yes.
of May as we planned. So we
Mm,
actually went to the exchange in June.
mm.
So this is a 6 months a year baby that is still
Mm.
drinking milk.
Eh,
Yes.
eh, eh.
Is still feeding from the mother's breast.
Mhm,
Indeed.
And you're comparing it to a 7-year-old child that is
Mm,
running
no, a
mm.
thousand,
in,
no, a
in,
thousand
in
times.
school. You're
Mm.
Yeah.
comparing it to a 10-year-old child, a
Mhm,
12-year-old child.
mhm. And
So
it,
I just want us to understand that when you look at the coins, many coins on coin market cap today, they have not
mm,
gone over 10 cents. And they're
mm.
not only on Binance, coin market cap, but they're also on several exchanges. And
Yes.
so sometimes sometimes I don't know how we can just copy and paste things without
Yes.
proper research.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
Mr. Paul, I think you're there now.
Yes, I'm
Yes, sir.
here, sir.
Yes. We can actually
Thank
see you now, live
thank-
and in color. Yes, so
thank you very much.
greet the house, sir, because you actually fell out while you were adjusting your mic. So greet the
Okay,
house. And then after
okay,
that, I will do a video.
good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I want to really appreciate you and thank God for this privilege given unto us to have this important meeting tonight. And also want to thank our CEO, who worked relentlessly and tirelessly, a man of vision, a man of a generational thinker, a man who doesn't accept no for an answer until we achieve our goal. So I want to also use this opportunity to encourage each and every one of us to do the way he's doing, because it's a Moses of our time who will lead us to that Canaan land. In spite of all the difficulties, in spite of all the challenges, we should keep on moving, because I am certain, I'm very fully sure that the Red Sea has parted. We have crossed over the Red Sea. Just like our CEO is saying right now, that we just give birth. We are just 6 months old, and you don't expect a 6-month child to begin to walk. Of course, it start before you know what's happened, it will grow to a maturity. So I want to greet the panelists. I also want to greet the entire Jiashan. Good evening, all.
Thank you very much. And of course, we send out, season greetings um, to the global community. And as Dr. Boaz was saying, that we need to give thanks and appreciate for life, because many started this journey January 1st and they're not here with us. And so
Yes.
we are here in the land of the living, and we are here for a purpose. As I said, or to be on your dying bed with your dreams, goals, aspirations, looking at you with their angry eyes, knowing that as you depart this world, they too must go with you. Dreams, songs that have never been written nor sung, poems, inventions never bring to bear, businesses that were never open, but as you leave this path, they all must go with you. We are not a mistake. A million sperm went to that egg, but you came out. You came out because there's a problem only you alone can solve. And so I just want to thank those of us who have decided to create a path where there is none, and eventually will leave a trail for many to follow. Pioneering, pioneering pace setters are not an easy task. And so let me share my screen again before I bring back the panel. I'm going to do a short a video. This video speaks to why TACC must win. Can you hear it?
It's like the audio is not coming out. Every of the videos, the audio is not coming out very well.
Yeah, I don't know why, because it's like on 100%.
Okay.
But can you hear it at all?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Yes. It's better now. We heard some part of it.
No.
Yeah, but the audio is not coming out.
Yeah, it's not clear at all. I don't know why, but that is basically a full version of why we are where we are, and why TACC is necessary. Why TACC is necessary for our deliverance. All right, and so Mr. Mr. Boaz, I really want to appreciate, the work that the director is doing with the school mass adoption. I think they're actually now funding a lot of those accounts. Also, Mr. Paul, I know that you're also sending in uh, students also in Cameroon. They're also doing that. And so we really have a team of visionaries. And
Mhm.
I was called by a leader not too long ago that there are some investors that are looking to invest in a very huge way. We also have, we're working closely with a central bank right now. Um, they're supposed to be giving me an appointment in January so I can teach the staff about cryptocurrency because they really don't know. They really don't know. And so they say, this thing is happening on our doorstep and we are still behind.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of moving parts that are going on. As I said, it only take one central bank. And once that happened, I said that the coins that you see today, hold on to them. That's all I'm telling people. Hold on to your coins because there will be a lot of regret. And so we are working on a few fronts in terms of utility. Now, for I would also like to take this opportunity to encourage those of us who are business people. We have to now utilize our merchant app. You have a business, you now need to advertise, because that is the next thing that we're doing to create utility. The radio and television ambassador,
Yes, sir.
um, I think the programmer says that we should release that this week. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. He said the integration that they are waiting for approval. And when it's being
Oh,
done, when they get approval, then they will publish it and everything will be ready.
all right. From Google Play Store, correct?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. All right. So that will be up and running shortly. And with that now, we really need to get a team put together to execute the global program because we will be streaming from Africa and also from the Caribbean because of the and also from Europe because of our time differences. And so that is going to be a very huge operation because we're going 24 hours. We will also run advertisement globally. And of course, we will also, as you know, we are putting in the application, the app, so that we can also accept TAC as as payment. You see what I'm saying? If you believe in what you offer, then you should be able to accept it. You see what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
saying? So TAC will be accepted as also payment for advertisement and all these things. When you look at the free trade agreement in Africa that went into effect January 1st, I keep wondering who is it implemented for? Who? And so we who are in this space, we have to be meaningful. You see, when you call Tiger Woods, I always tell people what comes to mind. When you call Dangote, what comes to mind? When you
Mm-hmm.
call Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Lionel Richie,
Mm.
Mike Tyson,
They're known for something. Mm.
Michael Jordan, what comes to
Mm-hmm.
mind? You have to be a meaningful. You cannot be a wandering generality and achieve anything of any significance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, panel, you can now comment.
To be candid, that's just the truth. That's just the truth. We just have to be meaningful specifics, like you said. That word, since the first day you mentioned it, I think is so massive. To be on one course. He said this one thing, even in the Bible, even Jesus Christ, this one thing was the reason why the Son of Man came. So there should be one thing that you are doing that you are holding on to more than every other thing. We are not saying that we are not doing every other thing like our profession, like our
Yeah,
other businesses.
yeah,
But when it comes to this, okay, cryptocurrency, when it comes to this particular vision, this mission, this purpose, it should be this one thing. And to be candid, for me personally, sir, if I was to be doing so many things since TACC started, by now I should be doing over 200 businesses, investment, cryptocurrencies, and the likes that are coming from left side, right, everywhere. You see people calling from everywhere to join this or join that. The ones you can join that will not affect you, that will not get you involved with anything, you just leave it there. But the one that you have to do something, move around, that will affect you from doing the things you're doing in TACC is a vision. TACC is something that God has placed in our hands. It's so big. Let us forget what's happening right now. That is because of how the exchange looks like, where everybody can decide to do whatever they like. If not because of that, by now one TACC should be more than, let's say, $1,000 in the hands of the admin. So we are focused, we are ready, we give it everything it takes. We are giving it everything it takes, and nothing can deter until we see the result that we are talking about. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
one thing I also love in Mr. Abundance, he spoke much of copy and paste.
Hmm.
TACC is not willing and is not ever ready to copy and paste. Because when you copy and
I'm not
paste,
hearing you. Repeat that.
Hmm.
I said, you
Yeah, copy and
always say
paste.
that,
Okay.
yeah, copy and paste. TACC is not ready and is not
Paste. Yes.
willing to copy and paste. Because whenever you copy and paste,
Paste.
you
Yes.
also get the same result. If you don't copy and paste, you will get a different result. And that is what TACC is all about. We
Hmm.
are not doing because others are doing. We are doing something different. And that's why we'll have a different result. That is why, by the grace of God, Mr. Abundance, whom God has chosen, is a man of vision, is a man who can never compromise, no
Hmm.
matter the pressure. He stands on his feet and he
We
face the
thank God.
music.
Hmm.
And
We
that's
thank God.
why, by the grace of God, we as leaders, we follow suit. Thank you very much.
Yes,
You're
one thing I've
welcome.
come to understand early in life is this, that one must take a stand in life and be sound about it 100%, you know.
Yes.
And one thing I've observed with our people is this, not that they don't have the mindset of doing something, or they don't have the ability or the will or the power to do something, but the skill our people mostly that is lacking in our people is the skill of persistence and consistency. You know,
Yes.
our people only expect things to go smooth, right? And by the time things begin to get rough, you know, then you start seeing others pull back, right? You start seeing others just giving up. You start seeing others getting tired and forgetting the fact that, look, building something like this is a battle. It will not come easy. And when they just face when a challenge is being identified in something, they just switch side. They switch to another opportunity, thinking there won't be challenges there. And when you switch on opportunity, you see challenges again. You then switch, becoming what a wandering generality. At the end of the day, you keep switching, and then you just end up wasting your life. So I've come to understand that come rain, come shine, you have to take a stand in something and believe in it, and then be sound about it. Stand there, be planted there like a tree.
Definitely.
Come rain, when the wind blow, don't go. When the winter comes, don't go. Come rain, when it's bitter, swallow it. When it's sweet, swallow it. It takes good light and darkness to have a day. So it will not always be good. It will not always be easy. Personally, there are challenges we face when we go out for TACC, but you don't give up. You don't say because this person has accepted TACC or they refuse giving up access to adopt children, and then you will give up. No, that is a lazy mentality, and challenges are meant to make us stronger.
Yes.
So be planted. I just want to encourage the global community of Tiashans. We are here. Are there challenges in TACC? Yes, there are. Are there challenges in other cryptocurrencies? Yes, there are. Every cryptocurrency right now is trying to build their ecosystem, including the almighty Ethereum and Bitcoin. They are trying to improve on a daily basis. We are just 6 months old and we're trying to build our ecosystem. This is still work time. This is building time. And when you make negative comments about TACC, you are not harming TACC, you are harming yourself because you are part of it. Your investment is there.
Yes, yes.
So instead of complaining, instead of bickering, instead of fuming and being fused, why can't you just be the problem solver? Do your best. What do you have to offer? In these trying times, what can you do? These trying times, you can see poverty, wars going on. It's meant to bring out the best in us, not the worst in us.
Yes.
And before you achieve anything great in life, you must have a platform. God must give you a platform, and we have a platform in TACC. I just want to encourage our people, please don't look at the exchanges. I was opportune to read CZ, the CEO of Binance, and he was asked, what is the first requirement for listing cryptocurrency on Binance? And he said the first thing they look at is the population of the community. So let's look. Price should not move, but the price of TACC will take care of itself. Let's just get to work. If you sign 2 people in a day in TACC, they've done well. It takes a drop to form an ocean. We can do this together. So please, I encourage Tiashan to have a total change of mindset. We have the power to do this. We have the power to create TACC to be a gigantic force to reckon with, and we are doing it. We are doing it, and we are on course.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Ambassador. Now, you know, if we continue to wonder as we have been doing for the past 10, 15 years, we are still wondering today.
Mm-hmm.
They're still wondering today. They're jumping here, jumping there. The next 5 years, they'll be still jumping after every opportunity. This is what they don't understand. You know, a lot of us were into network marketing and we see it. Every year ended the way it started. We have an opportunity now that does not require much work at all. Common sense investment. That's what it requires.
Yes, sir.
Just common sense investment. I'm going to share my screen because I'm going onto the exchange now, and I will show you what is happening there. Now you can see here that somebody bought 299 TACC, about 300 TACC right here for 0.0000200. This is at about 10 cents. This is about 10 cents right here. Now, which is I think this is the last purchase here. Now you see the price, the selling price here at 388. That's gone back to 20 cents. So what we find is that the investors are racing to the bottom. That is what is happening. They're racing to the bottom. They do not understand that problems are solved with momentum. Now, why do I need to sell my coin for 10 cents when I can sell it for 100? You see what I'm saying? And so that is what we will I think from Monday we will concentrate on the dumpers. And when I say concentrate, I mean we as the global community, we cannot have a few, because it's not a lot of people. I can tell you, it's not a lot of people. Because if you check the coins that are below 100, it's not really much. You see what I'm saying? I think is at let me see. But this is how a lot of people are asking about, keep on asking for the price of TACC. They can actually come here. My thing, they can actually come here just like I've just done. This is the last the latest price right here, right? And so let me put 615 and see how much that gives me. 615. But I give it still 32. Yeah, I think it's about 1500. Let me see. That will give you basically, okay, that gives you 77 cents. 2200. Okay, give you 113. So we're just about around 21, yeah, 22, yes, 2180, 21, probably 2060, to get you to between 2021, 2180 to get you to $1. So whenever you look at that going up, is not much coin there to clear. It's not much coin at all. I don't think there's even 50,000 coins right there between that and $1.
Yes,
You
sir.
see, yeah, and so that will be our major concentration going, because our people, they buy the coin when it's going up. I don't understand. They
I don't
should be buying
understand.
it. They should be
Uh,
buying it when the price is going down.
it's going
You see,
down.
they wait until the price is climbing, and
It's
so
surprising.
That's when they
when they
will
buy
rush.
a coin for 50 cents, they only get $4. When it's at 10 cents, they could get 10 for $1. And so that is the madness of our people. But I just want to just thank those of us, the leaders who have kept the faith, who have steadfast. Is there anything that you want to point out here, Dr. Bose?
You've said most of it. It's just I just feel we just need to do more of enlightening our people, because what I found out is that, let me just say, about 90% of Tiashans do not know how to use the exchange, do not understand how the exchange works. To be candid, sir, I just want to appreciate TAC for giving me the privilege. Immediately we went on the exchange, was the first time I visited any exchange in my life. Immediately we launched Stack Exchange. It was something else. It was like a dream. Like, what is this? I couldn't understand Jack. Everything was so blurry. I don't know my right from my left. So thanks to one of our members, one of our leaders here in Sokoto, that knows a little about the exchange. So from there, I got to learn one or two things. I brought some of our leaders together, and we all learned a part of the exchange. Then later on, I started taking courses. Right now, I'm taking courses. Right now, I'm doing a lot of trading now, even in other cryptocurrencies. I mean, trading now. So, and it's so interesting. Everybody needs to learn how this thing works. It's so easy. The instruction is that everybody should buy high. Everybody should put their price high. If everybody can just do that, that's all we need. But many that wants to sell theirs first,
Yeah.
because they do not understand that all what we need is a little patience. You go bring it down the price, and now there are some of them that are even making a lot of business from TACC right now. Some persons now they stay on their laptop from morning till night, trading TACC, buying. They buy low, they sell high. They buy low, they sell high. There's a particular guy called 333. If anybody could know what I'm talking about, there's a guy that has 333666. That is his logo. He uses it to buy and sell time, and he's making money out of it. You see, so everybody should come and understand how this thing works, and let us just be meaningful specifics. Let us work like a community. Somebody was saying the other time that TACC is not really a community again; it's now in the global this thing. But we are still a community. If only we can have only one voice, like Genesis 1 talks about how the people were in one accord, one voice. And God saw that if I don't stop these guys, they will build this particular temple to heaven. That's what unity can do. So we need more education, more enlightenment on how the exchange works. And another
Yes.
thing is that we've not been able to get more professional guys to come on the exchange. What we have there are just novice, just doing whatever they like on the exchange, which is not
Yes.
good at all, sir. So that's that,
Yes.
sir.
Hello,
Yes. And
sir.
as you
Please,
notice, you're speaking there, and I'm actually buying coins. You see, this is 10,000 here at
You see that
10,000 at
at
20
about
cents.
the
Yeah,
yes, yes, sir.
20 cents. Now, when you look at that's 10,000. This is the
Mm,
amount of BTC. So
that
it
is needed,
shows you.
yes.
Yes. So when you look at that, because that is how you can also know how to know how much BTC is going to be in US.
Mm.
That is
You book.
2,099 right there.
my CEO,
Uh,
please, I still have something to add to
yes,
what
go
he
on.
said. Please, it's very, very imperative to also teach the people of how to do staking. Staking is one of the important aspects that promotes
Yes, that's correct. Yeah,
coin.
matter of fact, a
And
matter of fact, sorry, a matter of fact, the youth ambassador, I did talk to him about that, um, to move the
they have
training
to make
from.
in such a video that have voice
Move that.
that people can, yes, training, and make
Hold on,
a
hold
video
on,
that
hold
can
on,
be directing to the
hold
people,
on.
because so many people. Okay, sir.
Yes, I'm trying to say to you that I've already spoken with the youth ambassador that they need to now move the training from the Telegram to probably StreamYard, one of those platforms that just like I'm demonstrating on the exchange so that people can see live. So all that is in the works because when you can see something, it's better than
Stick,
being,
stick.
say a picture speaks 1,000 words. So all that, thanks for your observation, but we have that already under control. So I just want to say thank you for that observation as well. All right, we want to wrap this thing up. We're already 49 minutes. And if you notice while we were talking, I was actually, showing clicking on the comments so that they can be actually seen around the globe. Sometimes it's not everything has to be said. It's flash it across the screen. That is what technology has done. So I just want again to I will continue this on Sunday. to thank those of you who have joined us today. And we are looking forward to galvanize the meaningful specifics by expanding the base, giving people an opportunity to enter TACC now. The price is low. As I said this week, many would desire to see Bitcoin at 31 cents, where TACC is today. Many would desire, and you would need to tell them to buy because they've already seen the history of Bitcoin and what it can become. A day cometh when they shall say the same thing of TACC. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. And so, please, Ambassador, give your last word.
Okay. Once again, then I want to thank all the leaders who are here present, Mr. Abundance. Thank you always for teaching us and educating us on the need to continue to be meaningful, specific. And I just want to add that please, Tiashans need to understand that the golden hands, the golden word in cryptocurrency space is hold your coins. Hold your coins. I mean, those people that bought Bitcoin in 2008, if they are still holding on to it today, you know what it will be today, right? So they that is just it. I mean, just be patient, buy your coins and hold it. Encourage others to do likewise. You can't be rich in crypto without being patient.
Thank
Patience
you very
is
much.
key. People who are holding crypto are called diamond hands. So I encourage the actions to be please become a diamond hand. Hold on to your tack. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Mr. Paul, your last word.
Thank you very much, sir. I still want to appeal to all the Tiashans, just like the youth ambassador have said, the global youth ambassador have said, buy TACC now and hold it. No matter the hunger, no matter the difficulties, you have to hold it. You know, there's a preacher that always said, before you get to Canaan, you must pass through wilderness. This might be a wilderness period, difficulties, hardship. If you don't be like that man who sold 10,000 10,000 Bitcoin for 2 pizza. In fact, I was playing that today again. I said, what a mess. Hold your tack. No matter the difficulties, God will make a way for you. By tomorrow, you will be happy to hold your tack. Hold your tack, Tiasham. Hold your tack, and let's work together. Let's be meaningful, specific, and generational thinkers. Thank you very much, and good night.
You're welcome. Dr. Boss.
They've said very, very important things, and the last word is that hold and hold and hold your tack. Hold your tack, hold your tack. And once again, sir, we want to greatly appreciate you, sir, for your kind of leadership,
Yes.
for your kind of heart, for the tenacity that you have, for the patience that you have, for the work that you're doing, for not giving up. By now, some leaders will have just gone into thin air because the stress. I just imagine sometimes how you sleep in the night when the whole world is on you, when the whole community is on you. Sir, thank you so much. And we want to tell you that we are solidly behind you. Wherever you go, we go. We are with you on this, and we're going to win. The Tiakan family will say we love you so much, and we say keep holding your coin. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. And
Yes.
of course, Sunday I will queue up a lot of those school mass adoption that we are doing. You know, I always say that it is better to be prepared for an opportunity without having it, rather than to be given an opportunity to which you're not
I'm not
prepared for.
prepared.
Yes, sir.
So Mr. Abundance is prepared for this,
Oh,
and
wow.
um, as I said a couple days ago, they will not give me any sleepless night. Oh,
Hi.
I'm telling you because I know where we're going, and I have seen the end already. Not too many people can see too far. If you speak to the Tiashans who were first introduced to Bitcoin. They will say that they're now in regrets.
Yes.
It takes as a special grace to discern what majority are not seeing.
Yes, sir.
You see.
Yes, sir.
So that is why I understand how we're wired. I always tell people I have a track record of succeeding where many failed. So they will not be able to see it now. And not everybody will see what you see. That is why we have races. There's a reason why we have races. Horse race, crab race, relay. If everybody runs alike, then there's no entertainment.
Yes, sir.
If all the teams on the team played alike, there'll be no fun. So even within the community of Tiashans, we must appreciate that we have persons coming from different backgrounds, different expectations, there are different baggages that we have accepted on this flight. And so we know that we have accepted, we have to manage, because we are still climbing, we are still taking altitude in TACC. And so this is the time when the turbulences will occur from time to time. There's so many times I'm in an airplane and I thought I'm finished. When the plane began to shake sometime, I thought I'm finished.
Oh God, no. Have mercy.
And perhaps you may begin to pray last prayer.
Oh God.
So that is how I see TACC. We are taking altitude.
Yes, sir.
We have opened, we have given the globe an invitation, especially people of color, to buy their ticket, and we are now aboard. We have taken off. We left the tarmac.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
6 months ago, we left the tarmac. And so we are still taking altitude. And so we must expect turbulences, because one thing I know, that many a times the condition that you were facing while you were on the runaway is not the same condition when you lift off. That is why many planes has to divert from their route to go around the storm so that they can get out of harm's way. So, Mr. Abundance, as I say, there's no one in TACC to surprise me. They're not going to surprise Mr. Abundance. I have already weighed the community many times. I've studied who we are many times. I know our history. And so I invite the community of Tiashans to just keep focused. I always say that life is a fight for territory. If we fail to fight for what we want, what we do not want, and so the question is, what do you want TACC to become? What life do you want to change? With that, I say again, thank you, panel, and those of you who have joined us in the forum. You are blessed. This is Chief Abundance coming to you live from West Africa. It is actually, a minute now to 8 o'clock, a minute to 9, equally.